Hello, Chester here. So now we're going to try and upgrade the blue-white Wan Shi Tong deck from the last video. And the most obvious addition in this kind of format where blue is dominant is just to add bowmasters in the deck. However, I'm really wary of this change because running three colors with strip mine is a bit ambitious. So with that reason, we are keeping the black splash super light. So if you get taken off black, you don't really care that much because only Orcish Bowmasters is the affected card. You can always just shuffle them away if you run out of black sources. Just having the Bowmasters in your deck is huge. This deals with other Bowmasters especially. This is great against the other blue decks. And along with Wan Shi Tong, this is also great against other blue decks because Hydroponics Architect relies on searching in your library for basic islands. So every time your opponent tries to draw off the architect, you're going to draw a card as well and grow this one Shitong to just eat the hydroponics architect. It can even block Tamios if it grows big enough. And it's not really that hard to grow because if you cast this for 3, it's already a 2-2 flash flying vigilance. And if they crack a fetch or if you did that in response to a fetch, then it's a 3-3 already, assuming they don't have removal. And a really great play pattern this deck has is that since we are using Force of Negation, playing instants or flash speed threats on your opponent's turn means that your Force of Negation is live. So if they try to answer this with a Fatal Push or even Bowmasters, if they try to respond with a removal spell, you can just fight over it through forcing, which is a huge tempo play. And the sideboard is a bit tricky to manage. So I did create a spreadsheet map, or yeah, created a spreadsheet. It's going to be down in the description below. So I felt like I was overboarding for the reanimator decks, and now they don't really exist anymore, or they have come in lower numbers now. So, four minor missteps was a bit overkill. You probably just need to. Mystical Dispute is really good against Show and Tell and the other blue decks. So, you may encounter a lot of greedier decks like running Okos, Uros. So, Mystical Dispute is really good into that. Commandeer, this is mostly for the all-in combo decks. They do exist, and just because we got Force of Negation doesn't mean you can go go less on the draw cards like Commandeer. We used to have 8. Remember that you used to run 4 Solities and 4 Commandeers. So skimping on them might cost you the match against all-in combo. We have 3 Stern Scoldings here for the energy matchup. This is also good in the mirror, where you can counter Orcish Bowmasters, Wan Shi Tong, or all the creatures. Get Lost. This is essentially my replacement for Path to Exile. I used to have Path to Exile in here. This kills the 3 drops, 4 drops. Basically the huge creatures that Stompy decks play. And this also hits enchantments. So if you run into Mono Red Stompy, you can take out a Blood Moon with this one. And it also hits Planeswalkers, which is neat. Toxic Deluge, this is just for energy and the variety of go wide decks out there. Prismatic Ending, 4 looks a bit much, but If you're considering trying to beat Chalice of the Void, he only got four spells in the 75. So, well, technically eight. And maybe if you have something like Pierce or Flare, that counts as well. But prismatic ending feels really important right now because there are a lot of people playing blue decks now. So Flip Tameo is more relevant. You have to kill Flip Tameo. And for the Reanimator matchup, where prismatic ending is pretty awkward because of Brief or Troll, we are going to side and get lost instead. So yeah, let's try to play some games with this. Let's play first. Okay, this is a good hand. We have Tameo, Flare back up, Orcish Bowmasters.
Curious. I must investigate this more further.
Orcish Bowmasters is really good into this meta where there's a lot of blue running around. Air probably gets taken here. You have to go for the scam. You should really take a look at how they are building the deck because they are at 30 and I haven't really figured out how to make a good reanimator tempo deck. Okay, they reanimate. Don't really have to do anything here. Okay, that's a Tamio.
No, no! I break the glass!
Just pass here. That's an Oko. Okay, I guess we have to try to find a force here. Okay, probably lose from this.
Sing with me. I will enlighten you. I invite you.
I read nearly the entire library.
Okay, I'm gonna miss my Denic here. I took out the Denics because I thought that reanimator stocks were going down. They're really taking their time here.
Oh dear.
Guess I'm just gonna have to play out the Bowmasters here. That prevents them from drawing a card. Let's fetch for another white, I guess. think I'm just cashing in the Snapcaster Mage here. We have Bending to deal with Oko, but that's a bit later. You can even just replace my Bowmasters with their token, I guess.
Let's
That's
broaden.
broaden. Yes. Okay. There's a way to deal with Oko, but we are going to be dead regardless.
I grace you with my greetings.
Yep, the DRS did work here. So up against their deck, we want Mystical Dispute, on Prismatic Endings. Snapcaster is fine. Force of Negation is fine. We are on the play, so can do this. Let's play first. Okay, this is pretty good. We have Tameo, backup Tameo, Ponder, and Mystical Dispute.
Is there a deeper meaning to this passage?
Okay, now we can just go to attacks here. Let's play Ponder. Let's see what they do. Nice. They might have carpet post board. Man, they are taking ages to just do something. This is why I dislike blue mirrors. Yeah, alright.
I've read nearly the entire library.
Let that die because I have the extra Tameo anyway. Let's go with black. They missed their land drop. I have to take note of that. Okay, don't have the force.
I hope you don't mind my notes.
Let's
Violence
ponder
isn't
first.
the answer.
I'm going to take the force because their next play could be Oko, which we need to counter. And any creature they play here can be dealt with swords. They evolve. Just gonna rebuy swords here. They might have abrupt decay or something. I think this is fine. Fatal push. Okay, that happens.
Think before you act.
Don't think I care about the ghost vacuum to act on it. We can force that. Even have bending. So on the draw, might want all forces here. Not really sure. But maybe this is just correct. Yeah, I feel like this is fine. Right? This is a good hand. Here's got swords. I brainstorm here. Feel like I should cut them off the tomb here. Maybe it's just blue. Nice. I'm gonna pitch Snapcaster at some point too. Alright. Like at this stage, I think I can just take advantage of the mana screw. And if they find blue, they need to have two removal spells. Let's see if this gets first. If this gets first, I'm just playing Tameo. Okay. This means they're going to reanimate that. So I'm gonna use my brainstorm here now actually. That's perfect. Can reanimate that. I can probably just go further as If if I attack with all, they block Lurus. They might take three. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna attack with everything here. Nice. Let's play first. Okay. We are starting with Tamioso. Keep
If need be, I'll be in
and we can play Swords to Plowshares on upkeep if they have a play. Though I'm not really sure what this means. Okay, it's mono black. Okay, that's pretty nuts. What a turn. I think we can keep that though. Just that land is pretty bad. If they have strip mine, then we are lost at this point. Yeah, they seemingly just had the nuts here. Hopefully we find a black source. Maybe we can even chomp with Wan Shi Tong. Maybe you just take this actually. Have a bunch of cards already, so don't really see the point. That's a Shelly. Okay, that's fine. That means our bowmasters are safe. I'm just gonna leave Tameo to block here. I have three blue tokens. Okay, I think I just go for the clues here. You are still dead to this Death Right Shaman. Yeah, maybe then it deserves a spot back into this deck. You can just ignore that right shaman that way.
Interesting story.
Yeah, I just lose. Okay. Against this deck, we want get lost. And we are taking out one Shitong here. Yeah, I think this is fine. Snapcaster. Maybe we can take out Snapcaster for something a bit more relevant. I guess a Stern Scolding. Let's play first. Seems fine. Lead with the black first just in case
This is
they
supposed to be
decide to strip
a
mine or something.
fun project.
Okay. I think I'm just doing this.
I'd love to hear stories from you. Violence is not the answer.
So I could get got by very zone guard. Yeah, and if this was Danik, you should be in a great spot.
Respect the library.
Okay. Nice. I think we can cut the flares for maybe a scolding and the another prismatic ending. And that was actually a multi 5 from them. So even with that, we struggled for we struggled against the deck. So I think this is hard. Maybe it's maybe this matchup is hard. Okay. That is a Bargoyf. Feel like I can do this. Nice. Hmm. Huh. This is hard. I guess we just keep looking for answers. Okay, that's an answer.
Curious. I must investigate this role further.
I have to save this swords for the Fairy Zone Guard. You have to look for treasure cruise. Okay. Keep jumping.
This is not just a battle of arms. Think before you act.
Okay, now we're back in control. Even if they have one ring, we have force. Can even just swords this now because Tamio can rebuy the swords.
I highly recommend this book.
Nice. The prismatic ending on the do you call that chrome mox look crucial there.
Respect the library.
It's actually taking so long. So yeah, essentially the Tamio flipping and giving me back any card in the graveyard ended the game. I didn't really need to ult Tamio here. Like our opponent is going first. This is a good hand. You'd love to see Force of Negation every time you're playing blind. Hmm. I think since they didn't really do anything here, we can strip mine. We are flooding a bit, so I think I just deploy Tamio here. It's actually pretty sketchy, but
Is there a deeper meaning to this passage?
alright, I guess it's fine. Oh, they're missing a color. Now it's time to find. Alright, it's time to find our own strip mines. Nice. Nice. I think I'm brainstorming now. Yeah, I think I want. Let's do like this. Have Hydro. I thought I had a land drop. I was gonna play Tameo and Hydro. Okay. This means Tamio flips.
If you need me, I'll be in the library.
People don't usually have answers to flip Tamio.
Every plane has stories to share. Use your words.
Okay, this is a creature matchup. Seems like one toxic deluge. Force of negation comes out. Stern scolding comes in. Get lost comes in. Hmm. Don't think Wan Shi Tong is good here. I doubt they run fetches. I think this is a keepable hand. We have double ponder Orcish Bowmasters in just in case they are a Taxes deck or something. Yeah, let's just ponder here. Right? Stoneforge Mystic. Okay. Don't think I'm hitting the Stoneforge right now. I'm not really concerned about this card. And I'd rather just draw into this land. Okay, that is unexpected, but it's still fine. He can take a hit from the batter skull here. Okay, that's fine. I feel like that's also fine. Guess we do something about it just to unlock the stern scolding. You have five. Yeah, they can hardcast Solitude here. Just gonna block with Orcish Bowmasters so that I can cruise. This is why this card is busted. I just bought myself 2 turns. Okay, I think these are all decent. Don't think I want Deluge anymore. And Ponder. Let's get a black card. or black land. Is protection from red and blue. Cost 2, cost 5. 5, 6, 7.
I've read nearly the entire life.
Not sure if we play around mana type, to be honest. Might get got here. Oh no. Alright. We're good, we're good. Perfect.
It's not just a battle of odds, but a fight. Is there a deeper meaning to it? Violence is not the answer.
It's slowly but surely. We are gonna get there.
Oh, this is one of my favorites.
Ooh, strip mine. Nice. GG's. Welcome back. So what do you think of the deck? I think the core pile of this deck is really strong. Novos actually took this list and has a different variation where he has more Wan Shi Tongs. I think he runs Dismember and Prismatic Ending in the main and have a Dismember in the side and more Toxic Deluge. So it's a bit of oracles differentiating, but essentially the core is the same. And he actually ran through the ladder, like got a crazy run of 20-0. I do think the deck is really strong and it has potential. And I did miss Denic here because essentially Denic lets you ignore, reanimates, ignore Deathright Shamans. And it has lifelink and comes with two bodies technically because if he dies, he has flashback or whatever it's called. Disturb. He becomes a 3/2 flyer after he dies. And the most popular removal spell right now is Fatal Push. But that could change. So yeah, I think we can make room for Denic. I'll try to find one, but I'll keep the spreadsheet updated. What else? I did like Snapcaster Mage. If Flare of Denial is fine as a game one card. So this is usually taken out. You don't really want to replace this with something like Spell Pierce for Spike because I do think it's pretty important just to have insurance game one when you're playing the ladder. You don't really know what to expect. So most of the time you're not holding up interaction turn one. You're going to run out Hydro or Tamio. And if you look like you're about to die, you can just Flare of Denial or Force of Negation. So yeah, some considerations, maybe make room for some Spell Pierce, maybe make room for some Denix. And I think that's it.